Hello guys, last program we took how to add the elements of the array. This program we're gonna do what we're gonna do. Let's say we have, for example, an array of, let's say, 4, 2, 1 and 3. I want to arrange it either ascending or descending. I want to arrange it to what? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't want to do it using F statement. I just want to go grab this index, whatever its number is, or element, and move it to the other place location. And I want to do it this way without any F statements. We're going to do it with an F statement and loops later on. But this will give you a more understanding of arrays. So to start with this, what I'm gonna do is here we're gonna do the include Irvine 32.inc, and I'll do the dot data dot code main process exit main end process and end main. This is the template of a assembly program. So let's declare an array. How can I declare an array? We took in the previous lectures, there's two ways. I can do it using, let's say, list, if I want to use and say byte, and let's say for up, and I leave it this, or initialize all the elements to 0. Or in our case this, because we don't want to fill the array with those numbers later, I'll say, well, list, and I want it as a word. Let's make it a little bit more complicated. Show you how to add 2, and I have 4, 2, 1 and 3. And by default, assembly takes it as decimal. So now I want to write a program that rearranges this. So first thing, what do we need to do? I want to move, let's say, do you want to move the 4 to 3 here? And where should I move the 3 to? What I'll do is move the 1 to the 4, 4 to the 1, and then do those, and the 2 we don't need to change. Okay, so now a word. What does this mean? We're gonna have, let's say, can we draw a table here? How is this gonna be saved as a table? The problem here, I don't have Office. So what can I use here? Oh, I can use this. I'm using Ubuntu and Windows. So here I'm using Ubuntu. I went back to Ubuntu here to show you the table. It's going to be slow because I'm running both of them. And this is really important to know the memory layout. And where's the table? Insert. Where's the table? Table. And I want it one column. And how many elements do I have? 4. So I want, and each is a word, so 2 bytes, so I need 8 bytes. Let me just change the size of it so it will fit in our window, our recording window. So this is 8 bytes. Here we have oh, it did the horizontal. Now redo. I want it as undo. I want to split it to, just to show you this. So just think, this is list. This is where I declared my list. Here, because I have a word, this is gonna be my first, let's say, element, where I have what? The 4, yeah, because it's a word. Remember, it's a word, so I'll have 4 here. This is my second element, and I'll have in those, well, let's merge them, just make them look good. To remember, the memory layout is really important, guys. And here I'll have 1. Let's merge it. And here I have 3. But how's this in memory? Each one is taken 2 bytes, yeah? But the addressing is really important. So this is list, meaning think of it as list plus 0. This is the first element. This is what? Plus 1, list plus 1. This is, think of it as plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, and this is plus 7. List is a label. List is gonna be changed with an address. Let's say that address is gonna be 777. 777 plus 0, it's where the 4 starts. But plus 0 and plus 1, both of them are for the 4, because I said I wanna save the 4 in a word. I declared it as a word. If I had declared it as a byte, how would it be? How would it would be this way. And let me insert another table. I know I'm going in more detail in this, but it's because I want to show you. If it was byte, I'll use just 4 bytes, but I declared it as a word. So considering this, each one is a byte, go. I want to move the tip, but anyway. So this is gonna be 4. And this is 2, this is 1 and 3. If I declared it as bytes, and this would be what? This would be list plus 0, which will be 4. This would be plus 1, yeah, and this will be plus 2, and this will be plus 3. Meaning 777, the address 777 is gonna have the 4. The address 7778 is gonna have also the second part, the second byte of 4. The address here 7779 will have the 2. 77711 will have the 1. 77713 will have the 3. Here, no, 7777 will have the 4. 7778 will have the 2, and I don't know if I should write those, but here's 778, and this is what? 7777, and this is what? 7779, where the 1 is, and here's 7777, and which will be 80. Sorry, so and those are the values that I want. This is the 4 is the important for us. Those are addresses. Just think of address, but I didn't split them here. So here this will be what? 7779, address 779. This would be at address 7781. I said 11, and this would be address 7783. See, because I declared those as words, they took 8 bytes. I declared those as bytes, it took 1 byte. This is really important to know in an array. So look at this, we're gonna use this a lot now. So if I go back to my code, this is gonna be address, and you don't need to know the exact address. I just need to know that list is gonna be converted to an address. The compiler will deal with that. I'll deal with list. So here I'll say I want to move first what? 4, take it to a temporary value. Let's say E, and we're using a word, so I'll use AX, and I'll do I want to do them all, and double word, which is 4 bytes. So for the first one, I'm doing AX. I'm moving to AX. I'm moving list, which means the 4 element 1. I'm putting it in a temporary value. Now I can say what? Move. This is list plus 0, list plus 2, list plus 4. So I want to move to list plus 4, meaning move this element 1 to 4. But can I have 2 memory locations? or no? Let's see. Let's leave it this way and see what error it will give me. So now I moved the 1 and put it in 4 in list. Now I'll move, this is now I want to move the 4 which I saved, and in this case my array would be, let's put it down here. I'm gonna show you what the array would be after this. It'll be 1, 2, 1 and 3. So now I need to put the 4 back instead of 3, or should I move 3 to 1 and then move? I'm considering AX as a temporary. I can move the 3. Moving the 3 is better. Moving the 3 to 1. So I'll do move list what? Move to list plus 4 list plus 6. And now I'll have what? Now my array would look like, and here what I'm doing is moving 3 to second one, this one, not the first one. So now I'll have, my array will be 1, 2, 3 and 3. So now what do I need to do? I need to move whatever is in whatever is in AX to list plus 6. In place of this, I need to get back the 4 which I saved in a temporary value, let's say AX. And now I need to check how my array looks like. I'll do a move to AX and move list, and I'll do call read or write integer. And now I'll move to AX list plus 2, and I'll do call write integer. And now I'll move to AX list plus 4, and I'll do call write integer. And now I'll do move to AX. Remember, anything I need to print needs to be in AX, so that's why I'm moving it to AX. List plus 6, and I'm doing call write integer, and this should be good. And this should be good. Now I printed it, but it's gonna print them beside each other. I don't want to go into writing spaces now and moving all that to it. So it's gonna print them beside each other as one number. So let's see, but we might have some errors here. I saved it wrong place. I need to save it in where I set, where I did all the settings here. Program array .asm, here's good. And now if I do, we're gonna get some errors, but I'll show you how to fix it. Error symbol, redefinition list, invalid instruction operand. Okay, let's see what errors we have. If you see, we have it line 7, line 12, and line 4, invalid instruction operands. Those are the ones I mostly want to focus on. But let's do the list. Do I have a list redefinition on line this? I didn't put list 2. And here we can add what? A view line numbers, so we can now. And 12 and 14 said this and this. Invalid instruction operand. We can't have two memory operands. So what I need to do is I move list to AX. Now I can have move. What do I want to move? Moving 1 to 4. So I'm gonna move to BX a register as list 4. Now I move BX. Now I don't have two memory operands. List is a memory, list 4 is a memory operand. This is a memory operand. This is a memory operand. Memory operand. We're not allowed to have two memory operands in a move instructions. And go back and remember, told you those are really important. This is why you need to know some specific things before, and all that is explained in the first 12 lectures I have before the programming part. So now here, same thing we need to do. Moving, so I can reuse BX, move BX to move list 6 to list plus 6 to BX. Then I move BX, and this should work. Remember, AX is like a temporary value. I use it because when I want to move the 1 to the 4, I don't want to lose the 4, so I'll put it in a temporary value. Okay, so now undefined symbol list 4, I should have put list plus 4. This was my error. And file, let's save. No errors, everything is good. It gave me those weird numbers. It printed 4 numbers. But let's see what's the problem. Let's see what the problem. So we need to check what's going wrong. It's giving me 4 large numbers. So let's see. Here, one of the problem is this is gonna print what? EAX. So I'll do move. There's another problem, but I want to run the code for you so you can figure out how to get used to how to find errors. Save, tools, and external build. No errors. It didn't give me any errors, yeah? And this is how it shows, but So now tools and run, and it gave me 1, 2, 3, and 4. It worked, and it shouldn't have worked. Why? And that's weird. No, it's right. This is word, yeah. I thought I declared this as a D word. I think it, okay. So this is good. This is how we got our array rearranged. And here's the numbers. It's saying +1, +2, +3, +4. I can print them on each separate line, but I don't want to do that. And I want to comment this section. Why I want to use hopefully it's not taking it. I want to use it as a byte. If I use it as a byte, this is how the code is gonna differ. And I'm doing this. Oh, I don't need to comment it, honestly. Oh, why? Because I have so this is what I can do. I can do move AL. I want to move, let's say, and this is my array now. List 1, and I have 4, and it's a byte. 2, 1, and 3. And I'm just showing you the difference. So here I used AL instead of AX at the top, and I'm moving list 1. I'm just saving the 4. Now I want to move the 1. Move the list. This is 0, 1, 2. List 1 plus 2. I want to move it to BX. And now I'll move BX to list 1. Remember, because I can move to 2 memory location and not BX, BL. Why 1 byte? Okay, so now after this I'll have 1, 1, and this is a comment. Remember, I'm just showing you what's in the array. 1 and 3. So now I need to move the 3. So I'll say move to BL. I'll move list 1, which has the 3 plus 3 to BL. Now I'll move BL to list plus 2, which where I have the 1 here, and I move to it BL, which has the 3 in it. And now I'll have, this is my array, 1, 2, 3, and 3. So now I need to move whatever is in AL and move it to list 1 and list 1 plus 3, whatever is in AL. And now what I can do is move to EAX0, so I don't print the other garbage in there. And this is what I'll do move to AL. I'll move list 1, call to print it, write integer, and I'll do the same thing for the rest. Move to AL list 1 plus 1, and I'll do call write integer, and I'll move AL and list 1 plus 2, and I'll do call write integer, and I'll do move AL list 1 plus 4, and I'll do call write integer, and I'll do here a call R caret return feed, call line feed. This is a new line just to make separate spaces between the two arrays that I have. And I'll do file, save, and tools, build, invalid instruction, operand on and undefined symbol list 1. Okay. Line 36. List 1 plus 2. List plus 2 will be a word, so that's why it told me we can't. And line 46, here I have list, and I'll do file, save, and tools, no errors here shown it, and now tools, external run, and you can see here's the two arrays, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Now if I used it as a double word, 4 bytes, that's gonna change everything. We're gonna use here EAX, and here instead of adding 4, I'm gonna have what? I'm gonna be adding what? So first element, which is the 4, will take list 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, 4 bytes. So the 2 will be at list 2 plus 4, list 2 plus 8, list 2 plus 12. This is what? This is 16 byte, because I have each number as double word, which is 4 byte. This is byte, this is 4 bytes. An array will take in memory 4 bytes, and this will take 8 bytes. So for the third one, you do it and see what changes you have. So here I'll do list plus 4. Here I'm moving what? I was moving the 1. So if I want to move the 1 in this one, list 2, if I want to move this one, I'm gonna say this is list 0, list 4, list plus 8, list 2 plus 8. Here instead of 6, moving the 3, I'm gonna say list 2 plus 12, because each number is taking 4 bytes in memory, and we're dealing with the addresses. Remember guys, Hopefully this was helpful. I'm not sure. Do you want more on memory? Did you get this? Do you want more on memory, explaining memory hierarchy, or what? Guys, please, if you need it, just leave me a comment. Leave me just a comment. We need more on memory, and I'll do more videos on memory and arrays. But I'm gonna leave this here. We're gonna go into looping, so we don't need to worry about all that addressing. Thank you guys, and see you next lecture.